This is a 1998 Giant Iguana mountain bike in original condition with the original green horns, or also referred to as bar ends, which are not very common today, but are still available and were designed primarily for a more aggressive riding position and to allow the cyclist to change grip while riding. The bike is equipped with a complete Shimano Acera group set, but interestingly, a Shimano STX derailleur was used in the back. The STX derailleur was higher level than the Shimano Acera and makes for solid, silky, smooth shifting. The cantilever brakes are also part of the Shimano Acera group set, which was considered a mid-level group set. The bike even has the original saddle. I'll be doing away with the horns and changing out the original stem and flat bars to a more modern 1 1/8 stem and handlebar setup. And the original Shox front suspension, which probably had 25 millimeters of travel, still seems to work fine. The Mavic wheel set is nice. They are in good shape and should clean up nice. Anyway, I should get on with disassembling this bike. As I started taking things apart, I noticed the arch for the Shox was broken, so I'll either need to find a new arch or replace the Shox with something a little more modern. This is the first time I've seen a broken arch like this, so hope a major crash was not the cause. There really wasn't much to do in the way of frame paint touch-ups, which was an indication of how well this bike was taken care of. Interestingly, there's a Ridley's 50-year sticker on the bike, indicating the bike was originally purchased at Ridley's in Calgary, and I'm pretty sure this was a one-owner bike. The decent frame material is 4130 Chromoly, known for its strength, weldability, and relatively good weight-to-strength ratio. The original Mavic X138 wheels with Shimano FH M290 hubs cleaned up nicely and only required minor truing. As I mentioned, the original Shox front suspension arch was broken, so I've decided to replace it with a more modern updated 1 1/8 threadless Manitou shock with twin piston cartridges and hydraulic damping control. Quite a nice shock in my opinion. I also had a nice FSA stem and set of XC 31.8mm 6061 alloy handlebars in my parts bins, which will help modernize the bike and make for a more upright, comfortable riding position. The original Shimano Acera 24-34-42 tooth crankset has been inspected, cleaned, and reinstalled, along with the Acera top pull front derailleur and the STX rear derailleur. Bit of a hitch with the chain, as there's cracked links, so the chain will need to be junked. I always check all of my chains for stretch before I reuse them, and if it's outside of the limits, the chain is sent to the metal recycler. Anyway, I've got the new chain installed and things are shifting nicely. For brakes, I'll keep the original Shimano Acera center poles in the back, but will not be able to keep the center poles in the front, as the Manitou shock does not have the arch cable stop like the old Shox did, so I'll change over to a linear brake setup in the front. With the brakes all sorted out, there's not much left for this build other than to install a nice set of grips and a comfy saddle and get this 1998 bike out for some trail riding fun. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.